We're in the cold rink today here in Rochester. Rink 3, the Grammar Arena Complex. Rochester in white this morning, Woodbury in the blues. Try not to sniffle in your ear the whole game.
Get approval for FTEs, they look at the level for the yeah, well, I hear you.
Third?
Yes.
Who, Joe?
No.
Oh, your son.
Well, it's my son's truck. It was Joe's old truck.
Got it.
Yeah. So, but that's the only issue we've had.
Yeah, like we had.
Where do you go? Because
I brought it down to Ella. I brought it down. I usually like maybe I went to the parents' house and they do a good job, but now I got it. Like cookies or something like bring it down.
3 minutes, 20 seconds until game time.
That guy like specializes in forts. So we bring all our forts there. Yeah, I mean, well, that's why Joe started buying forts. That's what that guy said. So, but if you want a second opinion, yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like because it's like
Maybe you could tell him, like, I'm sure. Like, at that point, you're like, is it worth then? You know,
I know it's more.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah,
can't
to
take
see.
that when I'm not here.
To me, 10,000 is enough. You know what I mean? I was telling her I was having issues with my car, so I ended up just treating my neighbors knowing that truck had tons of miles. So we take the truck everywhere, so that's when we got Joe a new truck. So, but now I'm driving my son's car. So I got the run. But it's fine. You can speak to me, but I don't drive far anyway. I bring Dave to and from school. That's about it. Actually, lately I haven't. I've been having to
One minute. Warm-ups remaining. Get started here. 10 seconds. We got maybe a 40-something, late 40s referee and then a late 20s referee. Hopefully they're awake and realize how good these teams can play. Better wake up. Like Gleniani said, refs are the only ones here getting paid, so lock it in. Yeah, right?
Had this coffee this morning.
It's their Michael.
Yeah.
No one would give me the microphone. They wouldn't dare.
Well, honestly, don't get a new car just because you think you have to take us, okay? We can rent something together, or I can take the truck. It's fine.
We have 5 people going to East Grand. Where are you?
I will pack light.
Engelhart and Graham not in the lineup. Brock, Maverick, Uncle's Bay from left to right, Hensler, Heidich. Heidich, up dunk. Chips in, kept in by Heidich at the blue line. Sends it over to Brock, he's on the wall, knocking it around to the corner for Maverick. Back to Hensler. From the point, sends it in, tip, knocked down wide right. Heidich puts his body on the line, so does Brock, comes out to the center. Picked up by the Mustangs. They put it on net. Dane jumps on it, moves it up to Brock. Offside's called. Oh yeah, offsides. I'm gonna move cameras. Just moving the main camera, give me a second. Battle on the wall in the corner. Tried to center, knocked away by Newman. Van Leer and Glennie out there with him. Van Leer across to Newman. Newman shot, just wide. Back to the point for Glancy, over to Schillings. Schillings sends it in, tip. Tipped in by Newman. After the shot from Schillings, Woodbury up 1-0 early in the first period. Lots of hockey left. And I'm still trying to set up this tripod, so bear with me. No change for Woodbury. Newman will take the drop. Schillings in our zone moves it up for Van Leer, stuck on the wall.
Woodbury goal scored 2:31 of the first period by number 66, Bjorn Newman. Assist number 22, Porter Engelhardt.
Oh, Porter's on the lineup.
66 from 22.
I must have missed him during warm-ups. Good to see Porter back. Good assist from Porter. Schillings tries to move it up to Van Leer. Van Leer centers it. kick to the neutral zone and out of play. Friend, Boomer, and Fleeman from right to left. Friend here with Pidich and Hensler. Near D. Gets sent past Dane. Up the wall towards Friend. Number 9 able to keep it in for Rochester. Centering pass. Ooh, good save by Toby. Shot by the Mustangs. Let's keep it in on the wall. Quick turn, dot shot. Knocked down and saved by Toby. On the wall, back to the point. Sent in, wide right. Behind the net for Boomer. Up the wall, 25, push it forward. Kept in, still on the wall. And icing on Woodbury. They needed it. Maverick takes the face off. Brock and Mason. Ollie and Miles behind them. Maverick up the middle. Push to the corner. No icing. Schillings. Oh. .48 in the first. 1-0 Woodbury. Sent to the wall. Behind the net for Rochester. Centering pass goes past everyone. Shot from the point. Knocked down. Never got to Toby. Goes wide. Lancy in the corner. Back to Miles. Miles cuts back. A lot of pressure. Oliver. Up to Mav. To Mason. Mason. Settles it down. Behind the net to Maverick. Maverick. And Brock working the corner. Back to Schillings at the point. Sends it low right. Sent around and the Mustangs push it out. Lancy jumps on it. Here comes Schillings. Leaves it for Uncle's Bay. Fans on it. Has to send it behind for Maverick. Maverick tries to stuff it in. Is that a goal? I couldn't tell. I heard a whistle. Maverick gets the goal, makes it 2-0. Soft whistle by the young ref. Bad angle for me over here. Newman takes the face off. Asher and Logan on the wings. Dane and Mason Pidich on defense. Glennie Annie flips in there. They kick the centers out. Back to Mason Pidich. Mustangs win the battle. Have the puck.
The first period, number 19, Maverick Shilkin. Assistant number 27, Mason Unglevay. Shilkin from Unglevay.
Hensler to Gliniani to Newman and gets stopped at the blue line. Hensler picks it up in the middle of the ice. Dane skates it in on the right. Shot, glove save. No change for Woodbury. 5 new skaters for the Mustangs. Was really hoping we'd be in a warmer rink. Icing called on the Mustangs. Gliniani with the shot. Blocker save. Cleared to Hensler. Flipped up in the air for Asher. Mason helps out. Newman pushes it forward. Newman shot. 5-hole rebound. Knocked away. Good stop by the Mustangs. Woodbury still with it. Newman fights it forward. Shot from Gliniani. Gets saved by number 30. Up in the air shot from Van Leer. Heidich behind the net. Loose puck in the corner, picked up by Rochester and moved out 21. It's pinched by Van Leer and Hensler. Loose puck in the corner. Centered. Oh. Newman fights it forward. Newman shot. Hard shot deflected by the goalie up into the netting. 2-0, 8 minutes left in the first period. Am I in your view? Fleeman, Boomer, and Friend, Glancy, and Schillings. Mustangs able to clear it and try to send it in. Glancy says no. Poked again by Glancy. Picked up by Robbie. Shot blocked. Friend stays with it in the corner with Fleeman. Tries to center. Flipped up in the air. And Miles tries to settle it down back at the blue line across to Glancy. Glancy, slinger. Saved. And Mustangs able to send it all the way down. Toby comes out of the net to play it for Schillings. Miles will gain some speed. Move it up to Fleeman. Up to Friend. Friend fights it in the corner. Centers. Picked up by Glancy. Shot wide. Woodbury working hard right now. Good shift. Boomer. Shot. Ooh. Tried to leave it for Fleeman. Up front. A lot of activity. Taken away by the Mustangs. No. Good shift. Good shift there. Uncles Bay on the ice now. Mason Uncles Bay waits for his line mates to change. Leaves it for Schillings. Miles. Long distance to Brock. Here comes Brock with Mason streaking. Oh. Pass a little quick. Uncles Bay stays with it. Leaves it for Hensler. Shot from the dot. Just high. Woodbury keeps it in. On the wall behind the net for Brock. Maverick. And Brock work behind the net. Back to the point for Heidich. Slings it in. Tip. Knocked away by Mason. Maverick and Brock work behind the net. It's tied up. Comes out loose for Uncles Bay in front. Back behind the net for Brock. Small. Oh, Heidich. Shot. Ooh, knocked away by 24. Never got to the goalie. Woodbury, a lot of pressure here. 5:30 left in this first period. 2-0 Woodbury. icing on Rochester. 2 good shifts in a row for Woodbury. A lot of pressure in the offensive zone. It's cold in here, y'all. My nose is freezing. I'm going to step inside the house here in a second. Newman takes the face off. Glancy and Schillings behind them. Gliniani and Van Leer, the wingers. Mustangs able to hold the line for a second here, tied up. Kicked around. Glancy gets it to Schillings. Miles. Ooh. Shifty. Van Leer. Newman. Puck gets scooped around by the Mustangs. They'll move it out against Glancy. They'll send it in. Cue will change. Here comes Bjorn. He's got Glenny shot. Rebound, Glenny, score. Newman with the hustle. Gets a shot on goal. Rebound comes off for Logan Gliniani. Makes it 3-0 with 4:40 left in the first. Heidich and Hensler behind Fleeman, Boomer, and Friend. Woodbury wins it. Hensler has it. Over to Heidich. Heidich up to Friend. Friend dumps it in. Back out to the neutral zone. Centered by Hensler. Hensler all alone shot. Oh, just wide. Try to go top shelf with it. Dane comes from the back, picks it back up. Ooh. Tipped by 22. Up to Boomer. Boomer over to Heidich. To Hensler. Dane. Skates past everybody. Oh, offside's called. .338 left in the first, 3-0. Fleeman clears it, bouncing puck. Mustangs work it around. Oh, what a tip. Good play there by the Mustangs. Move it around. Make it 3-1 with 3:06. That was pretty. Heads up, you know, they're thinking, reacting, not thinking. Yeah. A lot of hockey left. 3 minutes left in the first. Uncle's Bay out there with the brothers Schillings and Glancy. Out of play. Apparently that puck flew out of the rink and went right into the trash can over there. 3-point shot. Back to Schillings.
Scoring for your Rochester Mustangs. 11:54 of the first period, number 7, Eli Denevipper.
Scrapped in there by Maverick and Brock.
Keegan Flanders, and number 10, Easton Field. Denevipper from Flanders and Field. 11:54 of the first period.
Glancy pokes it and it jumps into the bench. Glancy to Schillings. Schillings pushes it forward, leaves it for Uncle's Bay. Mason on the right. Now behind the net for the Mustangs. Brock blocks it up front. Ooh, good save by 30 and knocked away by the Stangs. Behind the net for Brock again. To the dot. Centering pass knocked down by Uncle's Bay. Maverick from his knees. And we got a tripping penalty on the Mustangs. That'll give Woodbury a power play with 2:08 left in the first. Maverick takes the face off. Wins it back to Miles. Miles. Maverick. Oh. It's poked past Ollie. Ollie, Glancy. Glancy. Back from Maverick. Maverick cuts. Sends it in. Shuffled. Ooh, good save. Nets off its moorings, and we'll have a whistle with 1:35 left in the first. All right, there we go. Now I should be able to move around. Hensler has the puck at the point. Drops it for one-timer. Glaniani. Rebound comes off and sent out by the Mustangs. Hensler to Pidich. Pidich to Gliniani. Logan to Dane. Dane cuts back. Newman in front of him. Shot. Rebound. Goal. Newman there to pick it up after the push by Dane. Power play goal for Woodbury with 1:06 remaining in the first period makes it 4-1. Pidich up towards Van Leer. Van Leer tries to tip it in. Newman pressures. Back out for the Mustangs. Oh. It's a tripping penalty on, or hooking on Van Leer. Van Leer will go to the penalty box with 55 seconds left in the period, giving the Mustangs a power play. 4-1 Woodbury over the Rochester Mustangs so far on a cold Saturday morning. Cold and early. Newman. Back to Pidich to Hensler. Offsides.
This is a Midwest Bank power play.
Logan, Bjorn, Mason, and Dane. 25 seconds left in the first period. Ooh, stopped by the ref. It's a bad hop for Mustangs. 5 seconds. And that's your first period. Mustangs will start the second with a 35-second power play. We'll be right back. Friend and Boomer out there with Shillings and Glancy to start the second and a penalty kill for Woodbury. Sent on net and covered up by Toby. Glancy tries to bounce it off the wall, stays in for the Mustangs. Boomer pesters. Icing called. Four seconds left in the power play for the Mustangs. Puck goes to the corner, knocked out to the neutral zone.
Woodbury full strength.
5-on-5 hockey. Shillings behind the net. Gets stuck on the blue, picked up by Boomer. Boomer cuts through, just out ahead of him. Sent up for 21. Miles will press. On the wall for 20, back to the point. 24 slings it. Good save. Rebound out front. Pushed aside by Friend to Fleeman. Kicked around, picked up by Glancy. Glancy, shot. Saved, rebound knocked away. Behind the net for Fleeman. Leaves it for Boomer. Ooh. Almost wrapped in by the Mustangs. Glancy stops him in his tracks. Glancy in traffic. We got a whistle somewhere. Slashing on 8. Slashing called on Rochester early in the second period. Woodbury up 4-1. 12:22 left in the second period. Maverick takes the face off. Hensler gonna get it over to Pidich. Pidich from the wall leaves it for Mav. High slot for Hensler. Slinger, shot, rebound, knocked away. Uncle's Bay. One-timer, slapped around, rebound. Brock still fighting it and whistled. No change for Woodbury. 1:09 left in the power play for Woodbury. They win it. Jumped on by Pidich. He's behind the net. He's getting squeezed. Pidich still fights for it. Uncle's Bay comes to help him. Uncle's Bay behind the net. Point blank shot blocked by Rochester. Maverick on the wall behind the net to Brock. Brock back to Mav. To the point for Pidich. Across to Hensler. Hensler cuts back and forth. Fakes to Uncle's Bay. Hensler holds it at the point. Leaves it for Unk. One-timer from the high slot. Knocked down. Good save. Rebound sent out by the Mustangs. 30 seconds left in the power play. Hensler up to Brock. Brock leaves it for Uncle's Bay. Leaves it for Hensler. Hensler shot to the face mask and covered up by 30. 18 seconds left in the power play. 11:09 in the second. Gliniani, Newman, Van Leer with Ollie and Miles. Newman wins it. Gleniani on the wall, tries to go backdoor to Van Leer, backhands it. Van Leer, oh, backdoor, oh, what a save! Good pass and shot, just not enough wood on it, and 30 sprawls out for the stick save. 7 seconds left in the power play. Gleniani kicking himself a little bit. Eyes were wider than the net. 4 seconds left in the power play. It gets tied up in the corner. Newman comes out with it. Newman waits, 5-on-5, Glancy. Knocked away in traffic. Finally out for the Mustangs. Not for long. Off a skate. And finally pushed forward for Schillings. Miles to the backhand of Bjorn. Bjorn gets it knocked away right at the door. Van Leer ties it up on the wall. Newman comes to help. Gleniani looks on. Mustangs come away with it, swing it around, and skate it out. Schillings works it forward. Across to Newman, gets stopped by 14. Glancy's there. They're stuck on the wall. Newman comes away with it. And back to Van Leer. He dumps it down for Gleniani, one-timer. Tough angle, 30 was there. Still loose, behind the net. Mustangs gain control. Out of the zone, 9:30 left in the second. Glancy to Schillings. Schillings tipped by 21, no icing. Trip by Logan Gleniani. Delayed penalty on Woodbury. And that'll whistle it dead. Mustangs with a power play with 9:09 left in the second. Friend and Fleeman with Pidich and Hensler for the kill. Good poke by Fleeman, gets in front of it, moves it up to Friend. Friend with a breakaway. Shot, save, rebound. Oh, what a save by 30. And sent in by Pidich. Short-handed opportunity there by Friend. Gets stopped by 30, and the rebound, a flailing save as well from Fleeman's try. Fleeman back to Pidich. Pidich sends it in. Friend's gonna battle. Nope. Gets knocked to the side. Gotta hurry back. 1 minute left in the power play for the Mustangs. Backdoor pass, bounces off the 20, shot, off the post, kicked. Ooh, tough break for the Mustangs there. Kept in by 24. Shot, goes high, all the way out. 30 seconds left in the power play for the Mustangs. Friend stalks the puck. Pidich eyes down number 11. Drop it back. Shots. Goal. Number 10 able to bury it from the dot. Making it 4-2. Woodbury with the lead. Another power play goal for the Mustangs. Uncles Bay, the Shilkins, Schillings, and Glancy now. Maverick sends it back to Miles. Miles.
Scoring for your Mustangs.
Uncles Bay.
Power play number 10, Easton
Works, keeps his
Fields.
feet moving.
Assist to number 11, Charlie Getchell.
Maverick now behind the
Second
net.
assist
Back to
number
Mason.
20, Will Getchell.
Mason.
Fields from Getchell
Tried to leave
Getchell
it.
Law Firm. 7-10 on the power play.
And Glancy will dump it. Brock and Mason get it to Maverick. Maverick takes his time. 7 minutes left in the second, halfway through the game. Glancy tries to shoot off the shin guard. Back to Schillings. Schillings cuts back at the point, dances on the line, brings it back in. Waits, shot, kicked by the defender. And the Mustangs regain control. Send it out. Caught on some skates and they'll send it in for a change. Schillings gets muscled out by 21. 23 in the corner now for the Mustangs. Team looks on. Finally out. Uncles Bay wants it. Mustangs push it back in. No. Back and forth. Loose puck behind the net for Schillings. Miles, a lot of pressure. Sends it back to Glancy. Up to Maverick. Tipped around. 24 has it. Oh, loses an edge, but gets it out. Brock turned and put it on net, or centered it, got flipped up in the air, and glove saved by 30. Hensler and Feitich behind Logan, Bjorn, and Asher. Hensler sends it down wide, bounces past Feitich on the clear from Rochester, and Dane will move it up to Asher, tipped towards Newman, picked up by 24. Kick forward by 24. He stays with it. Shot goes high. 5 minutes left in the second. Still 4-2 Woodbury. Feitich on the wall. Gets tied up. Newman gets it from Van Leer. Here comes Newman. Cuts back, leaves it for, nope, fakes. Hensler. Hensler, centering pass. Oh, post. Hit both posts on that try from Woodbury. We got an icing called on Rochester. Is that thing regulation? Might be playing with the mini net today. Newman takes the face off. Back to Schillings. A lot of pressure. Schillings steps up. Looks to center, knocked away by the goalie. Got a stick in there. Mustangs move it up to number 10. Cuts back. Schillings locks him up. Uh-oh. Mustangs up front, but Glancy says no. Oh, what a pass. Schillings to Van Leer. What a stop by 30. Oh! Backhander from Van Leer as he got his own rebound. Wrapped around him through traffic, got screened. And Woodbury able to make it 5-2. Great play by Van Leer. Great pass from Schillings to get the breakaway. A good save, but Van Leer stays with it and serves up a pretty little backhand top corner to go up 3 with 3:34 left in the second period.
Woodbury goal scored by number 13, Asher Van Leer. Van Leer unassisted, 11:22 the second period.
Unassisted for Asher, even though I'd say Miles had a lot to do with that. Friend pushes it in. Friend behind the net. Fleeman there to help. Fleeman from behind the net. Boomer up front. Fleeman back to the high slot for Hensler. Hensler skates it into the dot. Hensler, shot, save, rebound, covered up. Boomer takes the face off. Hensler sends it in, tip, no. Knocked down. Kept in by Pitich on the wall. Fleeman back to Friend. Friend to Hensler. Hensler cuts back. Over to Pitich. Pitich sends it down, tip. Oh! Just dance on the goal line. And the Mustangs able to dodge one there. Pitich, position on 21. Goes around the net. 2:10 left in the second. Hensler with the puck. Dane with speed. Center. Ooh, looking for Friend. Fleeman sends it back in there. Woodbury will change. Out comes Uncles Bay. Fleeman and Pitich work on the blue line here. .138 left in the second. Maverick will take the face off. Ollie and Miles behind him. Back to Schillings. Shot, knocked up in the air, deflected. Uncles Bay comes away with it. Brock, Maverick, goal. Quick sticks there. And Woodbury scores with 1:23. 6-2 as we're wrapping up the second. That was just quick touches, and Maverick with good stick handling in front of the goalie, able to bury it as it moved around the horn. Glancy to Schillings. Miles cuts center. Brings it in on the right. Miles centering pass. Glancy shot. Goal. Goal. Oh, where'd it go? Couldn't see it from up here. Looks like it got scooped up.
Woodbury goal scored by number 19, Maverick Shilkin. Assist number 34, Brock Shilkin. And number 27, Mason Unglebay. Shilkin from Shilkin Unglebay, 1337.
Glancy and Anki here at the blue line. Uncles Bay sends it down. Miles behind the net. 1 minute remaining in the second. Miles drops it for Uncles Bay. Uncles Bay cuts. Oh, what a save by 30 with the stick. Unreal. Maverick works the point, then goes out of the zone. Sends it back over to Miles. Miles chips it forward for Maverick. Stuck here on the red, and the Mustangs able to send it in with 40. Maverick cuts center. Maverick. Brock to his left. Leaves it up front. Oh, net off its moorings. Seconds. Bjorn will take the face off. $18 seconds. Bjorn in the corner with Gliniani. Back to Hensler at the point. Slinger. Seconds. Hensler. Try to get it back door. Stopped by the Mustangs, and that's your period. 6-2 after 2. Be back in a minute. Bjorn takes the face off. Start the third period. Third and final period. Gliniani stood in there after the centers got in trouble. Asher dumps it in. Behind the net for Newman. Newman battles back there. Newman comes away with it. Gets it to Hensler. High slot. Shot. Blocker saved by 30. Mustangs able to clear it. Not for long. Stopped right there. Here comes Gliniani. Uh-oh, tipped around. 21's going to chase against Pidich. And push forward to Newman from Hensler. Kept in. No, not for long. Newman's all over it. Here comes Bjorn. Shot. Saved by 30. Mustangs. Don't get it. Oh. Good job by Asher on the back check. Hensler sends it to Pidich. Hensler takes it. Logan Gliniani. Uh-oh. Fans on it. Dane sends it to Pidich. Up to Van Leer. Here comes Newman. Might as well just go here. Newman. Oh. Good stop. Schillings and Glancy on the ice now. Robbie sits down for throwing a knee. Boomer, Fleeman, Schillings, and Glancy for the penalty kill.
Woodbury's number 18, Robert Friend. Minor penalty for tripping. 2:53 of the third period. Friend, tripping. Here's another Midwest Bank power play.
Boomer comes away with it, 2-on-2 and one chasing. Woodbury short-handed. Mustangs take it back, move it up quickly, but Glancy's there. 35 seconds left in the power play for the Mustangs. Glancy, a lot of pressure. Back and forth behind the net, kicked around, Glancy back there. And another power play goal for the Mustangs. Makes it 6-3. Scoring with 9 seconds left in the power play, 10:46 left in the game. Hensler and Pidich behind Maverick, Brock, and Mason.
For your Rochester Mustangs, number 20, Will Getchell. Assistant number 24, Keegan Flanders, and the 23, Lane Adams. Getchell from Flanders and Adams, 4:14 of the third period. Power play goal.
Ooh, one-timer just goes wide. Maverick will go to the penalty box for roughing, giving the Mustangs another power play with 10 minutes left in the game. Brock and Mason will stay out there with Mason and Dave. Excuse me. Oh, comes off the wall weird. Uncle's Bay. Quick circle. Waits. Gets it to Dane. Dane will send it in.
Minor penalty has been assessed to Woodbury's number 19, Maverick Shilkin. Minor penalty for body checking. Shilkin, body checking, 4:52 of the third period. And we have ourselves a Midwest Bank power play.
Up to Brock. Brock has Uncle's Bay with him. Ooh, tried to get it to him, kicked by the defenseman. Good look there, short-handed by Woodbury. 38 seconds left in the power play for the Mustangs. Here comes Hensler. Tries to find an angle. Gleniani is there. Newman's on the ice, and so is Schillings. "15 seconds left in the power play. 8:50 left in the game. It's 6-3 Woodbury over Rochester so far.
Woodbury full strength.
Van Leer on the ice now as it's 5-on-5. Schillings up to Newman. Newman to Van Leer. Van Leer from the right. Van Leer from the right. Oh, sends it across. Glancy quickly, rebound. Comes off, no touch. Bounces across the zone, and number 10 able to jump. Oh, what a save by Toby. There goes Newman. Watch this. Pretty. No doubter. He just practices too much. I guess not too much, but a lot. You get a breakaway like that, he's gonna score. Facts. 7-3. Woodbury with 7:47 left in the game. Uh-oh. Friend smells blood. Couldn't get to it quick enough, but still in the zone.
Woodbury goal scored by number 66, Bjorn Newman, unassisted.
Schillings.
7-13 in the third period, unassisted.
Up off the glass, bounces past. Here comes Boomer. He's got Fleeman in front. Fleeman, shot. Saved. One more slide would have been helpful, maybe. Mustangs, just stick down. Comes Friend. Offsides. Brock, Maverick, Mason, and behind them is Dane and Mason. Mustangs send it in. Heidich behind the net, pressured by 11. Leaves it for Hensler. Dane looking up the ice, chipping a prayer to Uncle's Bay. Uncle's Bay, offsides call. Who am I to judge? I'm not. Hensler over to Heidich. Heidich clears it, tipped by Uncle's Bay. Loose puck behind the net for 24. Maverick hangs out on the blue line.
Woodbury penalty, and number 34, Brock Shilkin. Minor penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. Shilkin, unsportsmanlike conduct. 8:23 of the third period.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Into the bench, 50 seconds left in a power play for the Mustangs. 5:57 left in the game. 7-3 Woodbury. Gliniani takes the face off with Van Leer to his left. Glancy and Schillings back on D. 21 pushes it in. .20 behind the net. Out front for Miles. In between the legs of Gliniani. 14 will chase it down with Van Leer pressure, and 30 seconds left in the power play. 3-on-2 as 20 pushes it in. Shot. High and left. That sounded weird off the glass. Maybe it hit flat or something. Uh-oh. Here's Van Leer all alone. What a goal. Van Leer walks it in. Makes it 8-3 with 5:10. That was a shorthanded goal for Woodbury. Four seconds left in the power play. Back to Schillings. Schillings. Van Leer. Van Leer. He'll dump it in.
The third period, number 13, Asher
Newman on the ice now as it's 5-on-5. Newman on the wall. Newman gets it back. Glancy from the dot. Ooh, sounded weird too. Comes out hot. Schillings gets to it. Van Leer, offsides. Fleeman, Boomer, and Friend with Hensler and Pidich. 4:26 left in the game. 8-3 Woodbury. Back to Dane. Dane sends it in. Fleeman trying to fight from behind. Mustang's able to get it out. And they'll send it around for Hensler. Backs it up. Tries to get it up to Friend. Stopped on the wall. .25 moves it in. Hensler gets sent to the wall. Behind the net for Dane. Takes his time, getting chased. Over to Pidich. Pidich. Sent in, chip. Ooh, good tip by Fleeman. Goes wide. Boomer to Dane. Dane back to Boomer. Boomer across to Pidich. High shot from Dane, gets knocked down, and icing on the Mustangs. 2:54 left in the game. Out comes Brock, Maverick, and Mason with Miles and Ollie. Maverick sends it to the wall. Mustangs, ooh, had a chance, but Schillings was all over it. Into the bench, and we'll have a face-off. Toby, play the puck! Love you, Toby! I was just echoing what the whole team was yelling at Toby. Ooh. Uncle's Bay. Good position, a lot of skill, a lot of speed. Glancy with 2 minutes left. Sets up the flying V. 20 doesn't fall for it, takes it from him. Sends it behind for 10. Cuts back behind the net. Sent to the wall for Brock. Brock, Uncle's Bay. Ooh, stopped by 24. Schillings jumps on it. Over to Uncle's Bay. Oh, one-timer to Miles. Tough to stop. 9-3 with 1:38. Just some pretty hockey there. Glenny, Newman, Van Leer, Hensler, and Pidich.
Woodbury goal scorer number 23, Miles Schilling. Assist number 27, Mason Unglesby. Schilling's from Unglesby, 13:22 the third period.
Stuck in the corner. Now behind the net for Gliniani. Tries to stuff it in there. And whistled. One minute remaining. On the wall. Newman jumps on it. Newman. Ooh. Just a glove touch by 30. Keeps it out of the back of the net. Newman's going to chase behind the net. Mustang's able to clear it. Hensler's going to get to it with pressure from 10. 33 seconds left in the game. Hensler hesitates. Cuts back. Here comes Dane. Oh, filth. Hensler from coast to coast. Ten to 3 Woodbury, and that's going to be your game with running time. Love you. Bye. You want to hear the horn?